So this morning I woke up and what came to mind for me was how many things I have tried over the years to attempt to create, um, to get my own answers, to get peace of mind. It's just that searching, that natural searching that many of us are connected by. And it just dawned on me, as human beings, many of us are always searching, always looking for an answer, always looking for a reason, always wanting to know why things are the way that they are. I started to write down some of the things that I've done over the years. And what I want to do is pop in here and let you know why I did those things and what was it that led me to doing that, and then where am I at now, and why do I even have this Facebook group? Why do I have a program that I run? Like, where did all that come from? So I don't know if you all know, but I'll just share a little bit about me. And that was that when I was 28 years old, I was suicidal. And the reason was because I'd had a very, very traumatic life. And because of the way that my life was when I was 28, I thought I had absolutely no worth. I literally felt completely worthless, that I had no reason for living, no reason for being. And it's hard. I mean, if any of you can relate to this, it's hard to go through life feeling like I absolutely have no worth. And um, I really wanted to check out. I really did. Like, I really didn't have the answers, and I was very dramatic. Had no coping skills. And one day, I just kind of had an awareness or a realization that, well, maybe the reason why God's not taking me is that maybe I'm supposed to do something with this. That was the start of my search, if you will. I was 28 years old. And since then, I have done just about everything. Kind of speaks to my determination to healing, to finding the answers. I pretty much have left no stones unturned. Not only have I tried, coaching, therapy, psychology, iridiology, which is the study of the irises, Akashic records, which everybody's talking about, channeling, going into deeply into the zodiac, and of course religion. Religion is a big one that a lot of us, turn to, dealing with chakras and EFT and sacrocranial leadership training, sensitivity training, counseling, APN, writing, journaling, meditating, EMDR, which is the movement of the eye, energy work. Oh my God. And there's so much more that in the last 35 years I have tried. Meaning, I literally would spend time in that modality and use that as a source for creating what I was ultimately searching for, which was inner peace and inner self love. And in and of itself, each one of those, I can't say that they didn't help. I'm just saying that they didn't bring the result that I wanted. So I was always in the searching. So I would go from one thing to the other. How many of you can relate to that? You try one thing, you hope that's the thing, and then you get a little bit of reprieve, and then you're right back where you were, feeling the same feelings, having the same thoughts, recreating the same cycle of you just not feeling good, whatever good means to you. You just not having the life that you want. So that's where I was for a very, 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 very long time. And each thing, it taught me something, and it did something, obviously, because I truly believe that there's no one thing that you try, that you actually partake in, that doesn't change you at some level. It's just the finding the thing. And so this is why personal development is such an enormous industry. I think that speaks to the state of our world. We are all hurting on some level, in some way. We are all hurting. We're all dealing with feeling not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not intelligent enough, not whatever enough. And where does that not enoughness come from? How did it get there? Where did it get installed? And this is why I posted that post today, that at the end of these 35 years, for me, this journey of trying, of reading, of being so invested in finding the answer, invested in time and invested in money, what I have come to realize is that it all comes down to love. And I know that you probably have all heard that, and we've all seen little sayings here and there, and the quotes and the cliches of it's all about love, it's all about self-love. And as long as it stays out here in the intellectual realm, really doesn't shift us. And I had an event happen years ago where I literally had to take everything that I had learned, and especially everything that I had learned about self-love, and really, really go into it. And as a result of that, it completely has transformed me. It's changed the way that I see myself, the way that I view myself, the way that I view others, the way that I see the world, view the world, the way that I interact. And I just feel like I have such a strong awareness of what truth is in the way that life is playing out and how I am connected to all of it and all of you. It has profoundly changed me. And I know that I can never go back. So the way that, like, where I was to where I am now, it's like 180 degrees. I mean, it's just like, like complete opposite. And it's interesting because I think, gosh, if I would have known, if my 28-year-old self, who was completely fallen apart, suicidal, just completely out of control, dramatic, could have seen where my life was taking me, I would have found a little bit of peace. But it's taken me a long time to create peace. And it is where I come from when I coach with people. It is at the foundation of the Awesome You course that I created. It is really what I'm about right now. It's really reaching out to women, particularly women. I've worked with men, and I do work with men, but I have an affinity to women because I'm a woman, obviously. But just reaching out to all my sisters out there, because I know that the thing that connects us is love, fundamentally. But on a reality, it's pain and sorrow and lack and whatever emotions are there that still need to be resolved. So I wanted to put that message out there, first of all, so that your brain could take that in, that your brain could be like, oh, okay, love, and to show you all the things that I've tried, because I know you probably have tried many of those, if not some of those, and to give you hope that, even though you've tried those things and you aren't quite where you want to be, whatever that is for you, whatever it is that you're searching for, that one song, I still haven't found what I'm searching for, there is a place for you to get to where you're no longer searching, where you just are, you are being it, that you get it, that you get your connection, that you get what life is about, and that you get your role in it. Like you get it not from here, because we know here kind of matters, but it doesn't really make that huge difference. What it matters is when you feel it here in your heart, when you know it more than know it. And that is what I'm about. That is what I do. And the Awesome You program that I created, and I don't need to be plugging that, but I will, because it's been an outcome of what I've gone through. And it's been like, I really sat down and thought, oh my God, what was it that really had me shift? What are all the pieces that go in it? And that's how I created that program. I walked away from a very good paying corporate job 20 years ago to do this. I didn't do it for the money. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, entrepreneurship, for any of you who are in that space, you will know it is the hardest thing to do. It has a lot of benefits, like one that I get to, get up and walk right into my office, but it's also the scariest. It's the thing that really pushes us to our limits. It's the thing that stretches us out of our comfort zone. So I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for any reason other than I saw my life and the way that it was progressing, and the draw that I had into personal development, because I was meeting so many people, so many women, and I saw, my God, it's not just me. I'm not the only one feeling this. There's like all these people out there. And the more I was learning, the more God was putting it in my heart that I was getting it, I was understanding it, and the byproduct of that is to pay it forward, teach others. So I never intended to be a coach. I literally found out about the coaching profession through my corporate director, who told me that I would make a good coach 20 years ago, 21 years ago. And I had no idea what coaching was. So it wasn't like it wasn't like I woke up one day and said, yeah, I'm going to do that. It was just a progression of where God has taken me, where life has taken me, where my own experiences have taken me. And here I am. Here I am. And I am offering you an opportunity to believe and trust, not in me, but believe and trust that there is an answer out there for you. And for you to not give up, stay in the process. And if nothing else, just stay with the intention that I am going to continue to explore and look and learn until, until that happens. And it will happen. And you too will start to pull pieces together and they will start to create fruits and results in your life. And if you feel so called to be part of my next group of women, it is a very, very small knit community. I keep it small because other people can attest to that. I want it to be intimate. I want to be able to get to know you. I want to be able to be there for you. This isn't just me sharing information. I literally want to know you, be there for you, get to know you, hear you, understand you, and help you understand how the information that I teach, the processes that I take you through, how they apply to you in your life, in support of you being the very thing God created you to be, which isn't a person that's searching for anything. It's a person who gets who she is on the inside and then just walks the planet from that place authentically, powerfully, beautifully, gently. It's like you could become a beacon of love and compassion and light and not be at the effect of this thing that has you believing that there's something wrong with you, there's something wrong with the way you do things, there's something wrong with the way you feel things, not everybody's like this, they're better than you. Like, we need to turn that part off because it's not based on truth. So if you want to learn the truth about you, the truth as I see it after 35 years, if you want the benefit of everything that I've learned. So you don't have to go do all these things because I did it for you. You don't have to spend 35 years and the $250 or $300,000 that I spent. You just come into a class for 12 weeks. I just reduced it down for you and made it very succinct in terms of what I truly believe you need to know about life, about you, and then all of the little pieces that kind of support you expressing your highest potential, your greatest light that God put you on the planet to be. So if I can be of service to you, you all can reach out to me. You can DM me. Let me know you want to have a conversation. Not a salesperson by any means. It's all about if it resonates with you and you feel called, this is what I do. This is why I do it. Now you know why I do it, which is even more important than what I do. And I'm looking for my next group of women for my beautiful group that I put a lot of love in. The curriculum is available in a Kajabi platform rather, and we have a beautiful exchange of ideas and emotions. And I'm actually going to be doing some things differently this next time because I'm just like you. I'm still learning and I'm still growing. I don't have it all figured out, but I have enough figured out to where I truly believe I can help you find your peace and your authentic self. Because once you have that, life is much more simpler, my friend. And your success comes a lot easier because let's face it, it's all about energy. And if you're not creating the results that you want in whatever business you have, it is because you are not at the right energetic vibration. So I hope that I hope you got some value out of this. This was from my heart to yours. I'm here to support you. I'm here to stand for you being your most amazing self. Take good care.